question for you to kick off the pod. Would you like or dislike, okay, being a character, some superhero character of any kind? You could have all these powers. But would you like or dislike being that character and being unwittingly trapped in time only to emerge 100 years in the future? Would you like that, or would you be like, you know, I'm in, I'm let's do it? Or are you going, this sucks?
I'm a little confused.
Yep.
So
the Captain America example.
Yes.
Right, where he gets essentially frozen.
Am I me with superpowers?
Are you with superpowers? Yep, you're a superhero. You can pick your superpower set, but you get Captain America, you get capsicled.
Yep.
You get thawed out, you wake up, 100 years have passed. You good with that?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You'll be fine?
Yeah, I get over it.
You miss me at all? This was a test and you failed. You should say no. I'd be devastated. The JP and the Beans pod would be a miss.
I think
you'd be watching pods of me solo, weeping.
I think the trauma would be overwhelming at first.
That's better.
Right?
Okay.
Like,
that's better.
Just the realization of everybody that you knew, just dead.
One person in particular.
God. And then, can you imagine, like, your grand nephew and niece are the ones that are, like, older than you?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, hey, here's how you navigate this world. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Super trippy.
Because right now, you know, my bloodline from me, non-existent.
Give me time. You got potential.
Eventually. You got potential. You got to let me get there. I don't know how much more time I need to fulfill this, but so far,
we're still holding out hope.
So far, 26 years is not long enough.
No. You've got it.
We'll see how much longer it takes. But anyways,
I think it would suck, right? Like, have you seen Interstellar, Chris Nolan?
No, I haven't, but I understand the premise and I know what happens.
Yeah. So I'm going to spoil it for you, or at least part of it for you. So Matthew McConaughey plays the protagonist in the film. Fantastic job by old McConaughey. He goes out into outer space trying to save the world because the world is dying. So he's searching for a solution to the problem. Okay. Christopher Nolan, being the trippy genius that he is, has time pass differently depending on where you are in the universe. And so Matthew McConaughey's character, when he leaves Earth, has left behind two children that are 10, 12, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay. McConaughey spends maybe half an hour on this space planet. Okay. When he gets back to his ship, he finds out that so much time has passed that his children that were 10 and 12 are now as old as he is.
That's crazy.
It's a total mind messer. I couldn't do that. That would drive me nuts. I don't think I could actually, I don't think I could mentally be okay with it. Like, you don't think it gets kind of sugar-coated with Captain America in he's a man out of time, you're kind of old school. It's like, how would it actually mess with the person in some potentially tough ways? Not saying it can't resolve well, but we're kind of skipping past some potential trauma here.
Right. Well, you look at it this way. You and I have more people to leave behind. Mm-hmm. Cap had Sharon. Or not Sharon. Peggy. Sorry. Trippy.
Good one, though.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But
right.
He only had Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to his parents in the movies. Were they dead?
He was an orphan.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he's an orphan?
Yep, as far as we know, no siblings, aunts, uncles, etc.
Everybody else he cared about died.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Bucky's dead.
Yep.
So it's just Peggy.
Okay.
And they're not even like... Who knows if they even kissed once. More than once. You know, who knows what happened with them.
Yep.
Okay.
I saw the one.
Clearly they didn't have a child.
That's what you're saying, though. There's maybe a few less highs. A little bit easier to let it go. I'll give you that.
So for him,
okay.
Yeah,
depends. So it's person to person, kind of case by case.
Yes.
Yeah.
For us, it might be a little harder.
Yeah. That's fair.
Although leaving my immediate family behind sounds not good.
Wait, it sounds terrible.
That's
no, I don't want to do
That's a terrible plan. Where did he go in the ice, by the way? Antarctica? The Northern Pole?
that. Yeah, one of the very cold places.
Okay, I will not go there.
Exactly.